Alright, Hayabusa lovers. Today we're gonna install these no-cut frame sliders on the Busa, bro.
Talk USA.
To do this, it's a lot easier to have the bike on the rear stand, just like so. And to do the job, you gotta remove the fairings on both sides. And if you do have a nice motorcycle, do this before you do an oopsie, like I did. Yep, I dropped it. You see some scratches here. I tried to park the bike and it fell.
I have fallen and I can't get up.
Okay, to remove the plastics, you got a bunch of Allen screws. Here, here, here. And then you have a bunch of push pins. Like right there. A couple underneath the fairings. I'm gonna remove those and continue on. When you remove all the fasteners, you're gonna separate the fairing from under here. Okay, and over here, it has a plastic piece pointing down. So if you pull on this that way, it's gonna break it. So really, you gotta go up with this plastic here, not outwards. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, okay,
Okay, that's fine.
okay.
Okay.
This is that plastic pin I was talking about that points down. This one, you gotta pull it outwards. Same thing with this. Clippy tabs here in the front. So really, you gotta pull it together on a bunch of different directions to remove it. It is a hassle. And I would like to show you also, there's another clip hidden over here I had to remove. Okay, this side is off now. It's pretty much the same procedure on this side. I'm gonna remove all the bolts, the clips, including this one you have to take off. Okay, time to install this puppy. I checked out the directions. They want you to remove the puck. I'm gonna start with the left side by removing this engine bolt, and I'm gonna install the left side bracket. And I'm gonna use this bolt that came with a kit. This is a one off the bike. As you can see, there's a big difference. So I'm gonna take the bracket, put the spacer, and then the bolt. And I'm gonna use a little Loctite on all the bolts, because when I travel the speed of sound, there's a lot of shit going on here. I don't want to lose anything. And only go finger tight, don't make this tight yet. Everything is gonna be loose, and then at the end we're gonna tighten everything. Okay?
Okay.
So the nice part of this kit is that it doesn't depend just on the frame. It also has this backup rod. Makes it a lot stronger. It is a pricey kit, but it's worth it. You pay what you get. Actually, you get what you pay. Okay, now on this side, I'm gonna loosen the pinch bolt first and remove the engine bolt. pull out this spacer the bike has. Pull that out. You get the right side bracket. It goes here. And then the new pinch bolt goes right here. Okay, now I'm gonna tighten all the bolts on both sides, and also this rod. As you can see, it touches the cooling fans. So when you tighten it, you can lift it up, hold it there for a second, and make it tight so it doesn't touch the cooling fans. And over here it's important you tighten this one first and then the pinch bolt, because if you tighten this first, this one it won't turn. Just got a little bit snug. You're going into aluminum. You don't want to strip that. Plus we're using thread lock. Now my next step is going to put all the plastics back on the bike. What I like to do is put some grease on these tabs. Make installation a lot easier. I would like to show you underneath the bike where these two fairings connect. The right side fairing goes like this, and the left side goes over here. So really the fairings, instead of going like this is how they go. Just a little something to help you out. And also there's two rubber pieces. Make sure those stick out like that. That's how you know when it's in correctly. So yeah, make sure all the fairings are on nice, because the last thing you want to do is 200 miles on the highway and have the fairings fly off. You're gonna have a very bad day. Very bad. Okay, now you're gonna grab this with this thread facing down. And don't make this tight just yet, because you're gonna have to adjust a little bit. So then you grab this guy. This is for this side. You would think it would be this one, so the air, I don't know, kind of goes like that. But I checked out the instruction. This is the one for the left side. So the thick part is facing in the front. And it reminds me of the 747 jumbo airplane. Okay, so you're gonna put this guy on. And here, you're gonna thread the screw on this bushalanga here. Just temporary to see where you want it. Okay, I think that's good for me right there. I'm gonna take it off again. Now I can make this tight. And then install this again. Okay, that's that. Now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And we're done. Okay, all done. So like I said before, don't be a dopey like me and drop the bike first and then put these on. Put these on first and then drop the bike. That's gonna save you some scratches. Now I did pay $180 for these. They were quite expensive. But what I like about them is you don't have to cut the fairing. Because I make other ones, cheaper ones, that you have to cut the fairing and you just go straight to the engine mount. But why do that? I mean, if you have a nice bike, why do that? Now if you have an older bike, it has some scratches already, you know, it's in rough condition, fine, you know. You want to save some money, that's fine. But if you have a nice bike, you don't want to do that. I wanted to get these when I bought the bike, but I kept like postponing it because I knew how to take off the plastics. It is a hassle. So that's why I kept postponing, and then until I had that unfortunate fall.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
So yeah, don't be a dopey like me. The only thing that I see as a hassle is when you have to remove this side off to change the oil filter, you're gonna have to remove these to remove the fairing. That's the only hassle that I see happening. But other than that, it's a good protection. Alright, that's that, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. And make sure you leave this. Or this. Either one.